Hi, I'm Crows with Comics Online. I'm here with John DiMaggio,
Yeah, I'm here. I'm playing King Shark in this wonderful movie.
King Shark. Wow, that's a really obscure villain, isn't he?
Totally obscure. There's a bunch of obscure villains in this, and it's really funny because you kind of feel for them and you kind of root for them. Even
Well,
though
they're kind of the heroes in this film.
yeah, they kind of are, and it's a. I think the kids on the street called they flipped the script. No, but seriously, it was a lot of fun doing it, and I got to see it before everybody else did, and it's really good. It's really good. It's awesome, and it's rare that you get to feel for the villains in the movie, and I love playing villains. So
Now, seeing as how you're able to define King Shark, as we never really have seen him in animated way, what kind of direction did you take him? Like what?
He's big, huge, has metal teeth, and is kind of part shark a little bit, and he's a mutant, so I could have really done whatever I wanted,
So pretty much not too far from yourself.
Not too far from me. I don't like to go the distance as an actor, so I kind of like to keep it like this far away from my actual self. So.
Well, did you train yourself for like taking on Batman? Because look at your arm. I think it looks like you.
Yeah. I totally did this.
Training.
Yeah, that's what they called it, but they also told you that you get a hairy palm from it. But that's not the point that I'm trying to make. What I'm saying is that it's a lot of fun. This is really a really good movie, and I'm excited to be a part of it.
You didn't direct the Batman at Arkham games, so now you're dealing with a lot of the voice cast from the Arkham games. What was it like, getting the reins handed over to you for this?
It was very interesting. I was not offered the game. I don't know why. It doesn't matter. I was very happy when I was offered the movie, because then I could be part of this enormous monster that is Batman Arkham. The game is huge, and I'm delighted for its success. But it was very fun to be asked to be a part of this one.
Now, normally you're so used to doing, the normal animated character stuff. How is it coming into this, directing several of these characters that haven't been on screen, Killer Shark or King Shark and everything?
Right. Yeah. Right. It's not difficult. Very simple, straightforward. The actors are also accomplished and good. That it's pretty much the same gig.
Yeah. Now, this movie is very differently styled than a lot of the other anime movies. Can you go into that?
Yeah, because it's based on the video game universe. It's not based on the Bruce Timm universe or the New 52. It has its own kind of art style that we derived from the video games, and we want to make sure that the design and everything. We worked extensively with Warner Brother Games, and they kind of worked with us to establish the look.
Now, did you have to play through the games yourself? And
I played the games when they all came out. So, the hard thing though is Origins came out when I was doing this film, so it was hard for me to kind of break away. I'd have to go home and late at night try to sneak in a couple hours. But I try to play all the games when I get a chance.
Now, this seems to me more or less an action film and more an intrigue-based film instead. So, are there less action sequences going into this one?
No, there's a lot of action in this. I'm known for my action in my movies, so there's actually quite a bit of action. Now, it is a heist film, so it's a very. I directed it like a Guy Ritchie, Lock, Stock, and Two Smoking Barrels kind of feel. So I wanted to get that feel to it, but also when we do the action, it's all what you love with the superhero over-the-top action that I do.
Now, what would you say your favorite Guy Ritchie film is?
The Lock, Stock, Two Smoking Barrels, yeah. That and Snatch, but
Snatch is a really good one, yeah.
But Lock, Stock was my first time I seen Guy Ritchie stuff that I was just like, wow, I love this director. So
this is kind of your tribute to all that stuff?
I guess so, yeah. It's got a little hint of it. I don't know if you'll see it, but I try to do my homage to it.
Okay, well, thank you very much, Jay. Now, in this movie, the Joker, more than ever, is kind of wild card into things, since we have all these villains coming into it, and then all of a sudden the Joker pops in, Do you like being that sort of wild card, mysterious, whatever you're going to do?
Yeah, I think Joker's always the wild card, and he's always kind of the one behind things that's a bit of the mastermind controlling stuff.
Now, going into this, since this is based on the video games, you previously did Arkham Origins and stuff. You already came into this with this feeling of, the Joker and whatnot. Did you do anything beside to change it up from what you did for Arkham Origins?
No, to me, the main difference and the best thing about this for me as a fan is being able to work alongside Kevin Conroy, because that's my Batman, right? So that was a huge banner day for me. And also to be directed by Andrea Romano, who, again, a Batman animated series. So that's this is always about trust. So when you can actually just trust the person who's on the other side of the glass, and you can't trust anybody more than Andrea Romano.
Hi, I'm Crows the Comics Lion. I'm here with Matthew Gray Gruber,
Hi.
who is a voice in Batman Assault on Arkham. How you doing?
I'm doing fantastic. How are you doing?
Pretty good. So riddle me this. What kind of man kills a person with questions?
Ooh, a very good question. An obsessive, compulsive, deranged lunatic does that, a.k.a. the Riddler.
The Riddler, and I believe that's who you're voicing, right?
I am, yeah.
So what was it like to step into the shoes of, Mr. Enigma?
It was an absolute honor. He has very big green shoes. And it was a lifelong dream come true. I love villains. I love Batman. So to be a Batman villain, there's nothing I'd like more.
Now, the Riddler is a more cerebral villain for Batman, who is always, posing threats in terms of questions and stuff. How does that come into this movie?
Yeah, very prevalently. I can't even say that word. Thank you. I'm not so smart. The thing that always has intrigued me about the Riddler is almost as though he wants to get caught. And I think it's because he has an underlying sense that he's the smartest person in the room. So his own nemesis is himself, in the sense that he thinks he's smarter than Batman, he's smarter than the villains, and he loves asking questions in hopes that someone might finally catch him. And he may or may not get caught in this film.
Would you say he's looking for someone that, rivals his own intellect here?
He's constantly searching and has yet to find that person.
That's very true. Now, of all the Batman villains, Riddler versus whoever, who do you think would win in a fight between Riddler against all the Batman villains?
Riddler would beat everyone, hands down, without a doubt. Yeah.
How about against Batman?
He'd kill Batman. He's the Riddler. He'd kill everybody.
Kill him with questions.
Yeah, he would.
Well, thank you very much, John.
Thank you very much. I appreciate it.
Stay tuned. Oh,
Stay tuned for more comics online. See, I did it. I did the outro.
oh, you beat me to it.
I totally beat you to it. Shut up.